Hey guys, welcome back to another video today, and today I'll be showing you guys how to complete the Nurse May quest to get this rod right here. It's called the Cerebra, and it's a pretty fire rod. I'll also be showing you guys how to complete most of Scoria Reach, which is a new island I am right now. I'll be showing you guys how to get this rod right over here, and it requires getting 50% of the Bestiary right here, the Daybreaker Rod, and I'll also be showing you guys how to get, the rest of the stuff. So yeah, before we jump right into the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Anyway, let's go ahead and cover the update. So first of all, this island is a huge volcano pretty much, and you're gonna have to need to get the Scoria armor to even survive here. So what I first recommend is you need a good rod, which is basically your best rod, and you want to enchant it to become invincible. It's an exalted relic. Just make sure you get the invincible enchant, because that will allow you to actually fish here. Otherwise, your rod will not work. You can also use the magma rod or the volcanic rod. That also works because, in general, you can just fish without using any enchant for volcano. So if you do have it, you can use that as well. But obviously, I recommend using your best rod. So currently, the best rod I have right now is right here. And yeah, I went ahead and enchanted it with invincible, so I'm able to actually use it. So now what you want to do is go over here to Scoria Mines, and once you go down through this elevator, you will find a lot of crabs here, and you can start fishing in this area where the lava, goes up and down. And when there's a parkour, there we go. Now it's kind of the lava is going down a little bit. That's when you can cross over. And what you want to do is you want to fish. Also make sure to turn on your fish radar, because you can actually see the pools where you can get some of the stuff. So this is a legendary cinder coil eel. So I would just go ahead and fish right here. And what you want to do is try to get 20% of the bestiary just by fishing here. I was able to do it. It was really, really simple. So there we go. And boom, I got obsidian ray. So anyway, here's the bestiary for Scoria Reach. So this one, the slag, all you got to do is just equip garbage bait, and you can get it like super easy. And you can get most of this stuff just by sitting here in this cave. All this other stuff. And you want to get 20%, which only took me about like 10 minutes to do. And once you get 20%, you can go up to the surface and buy the cloak. I'm not really sure it's called a cloak, but it's called this. Oh yeah, it's called armor. Scoria armor. And once you have that, I have it equipped, but I did toggle it off, so because it's a pretty big piece of armor on your avatar. It literally just covers you up, so I don't really want that, so I'm gonna toggle that off. But yeah, once you do that, this shouldn't be a problem. The heat shouldn't be a problem. You can just fish anywhere here. Anyway, after that, if you do want to get the Nyx rod, which is this rod right here, the Daybreaker Rod, this is you need 50% of the bestiary, and the stats are pretty okay. It's like a decent rod. Lure speed 70%, luck 125%, resilience 25%, and you got max kg. I think it's mostly good for getting the skeletal leviathan, which is a brand new hunt that will spawn in the volcano. So I think that is the main purpose of this rod. So it's definitely a rod you do want to get. Anyway, another part of this bestiary, which is a big part if you want to max out 100%, is this over here. And over the exotic, you can see there's exotic right here, and the rest, there are fragments. You might be wondering, how do you get these fragments? Well, it's very simple. There's crabs right here. You can see there's crabs, and you can send them to go mining for you. Yeah, so they'll mine these ores, and you'll be able to get a chance for some of these fragments. Now, if you go ahead and hold E, they'll tell you to say equip a pearl from the lava clam. So you do want to go fishing here, and when you catch a lava clam, you will get one of these called the ashy pearls. And once you give one of the ashy pearls, it will send them mining for like 5 minutes. You come back after 5 minutes, and they'll give you something. It could be a rock, it could be a fragment, it could be anything. It's just based on chance. All right, look at that. I just got cinder crystal, and I got slag, so not bad stuff. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna cover for the new Scoria Reach Island. There is still a lot more, but I do want to cover the new Nurse May quest, because you can get a limited time rod, which goes away in a week. So let me go ahead and show you guys how to do that. So first of all, you want to go ahead and go over to Moosewood and go to the Valentine's event. So go over to Valentine's, and I'll teleport you there. Now you're at Sweetheart Shores. You want to go straight over to this house right over here, and you want to talk to Nurse May, which is the new NPC. So go ahead and talk to Nurse May. I've already done the quest, so it doesn't really matter. But you want to talk to Nurse May to activate the quest, because Nurse May is going to ask you to find 10 vials across the map. And yeah, if you don't know where they are, it'll be difficult, but that's why I'm going to show you in this video. All right, the first vial is at Scoria Reach. So let me go ahead and show you. Let me actually turn on the sun. Well, not turn on the sun, but make it daytime so it's easier to see. But yeah, the first vial is here. All right, that was pretty nice. That was a nice jump. So you want to go to the top of Scoria Reach, all the way top of the volcano, And let me just show you how to get there. I have recordings of me getting all the other vials, just this one I didn't really record that, so that's an issue. But anyway, let me go ahead and show you. So you want to go to the top. It takes a little bit of parkour, would be more helpful with a glider, but you want to get up here. And I think the sides of these mountains, you can just go ahead and just spam your space bar and you're able to get up. Yep, there you go. So just spam your space bar and you can just get up this mountain. And yeah, it's literally at the, well, not, I think not at the very, very top, but close to the top. Oop, I just fell down. All right, so I somehow managed to get stuck there. I don't know, there was an invisible barrier not letting me leave, so I had to go back to spawn. So let's not do that again. Anyway, we're gonna go up here. And yeah, it's not really at the very top, all right? But it is better to go to the very top because you can see it. Anyway, right there. Oh, there it is. Okay, so actually, I guess it refills after a while because it was empty. So if I hit collect vial, it would become empty. But anyway, here's the vial. I guess it shows up now. That's interesting. But yeah, once you hit collect, it will go empty, and that means you got the first one. Also, it's more helpful if you have the quest on the side. You can see how many you've got. So yeah. All right, so I guess I'll be showing you guys my recordings now. So here's the next one. It's at Grand Reef. There's a pirate ship. You just want to go with the pirate ship, and then you should see like a pinkish glow, and that is where the vial is. You can see there it is, right there. Just making sure it is crystal clear for you. And here's what I'm saying: when you go up and collect it, it should just become empty. So yeah, that's what happens. And you can see on the side I have 2 out of 10 collected. All right, the next one is at Castaway Cliffs, and this one is sort of near the docks, but you do have to go up a little bit. And this one is kind of, I believe it's near Firefly Rod. So if you remember that, that will be where it is, nearby. So you want to go up this ladder right over here, and you want to go up this other ladder, and then you kind of have to parkour over. So you might need to go over this house and then glide across over, and there you go. You can see there it is. And now I'm gonna go over and collect it, and that is 3 out of 10 done. Now the next one is at Roslit Bay, but don't make the mistake that I did. I went up and climbed the entire mountain and then got like really confused where it was, because it's not at the top of the mountain, it's at a very different location. But let me show you. You do first of all want to enter the entrance of the volcano. So right here, you can see here is the entrance, but you don't want to go over here where you gotta parkour all the way up to the top. But what you want to do is go over to the secret passageway and continue out through it. So you just want to keep on going, and yeah, just keep going out through here. Don't go back. I don't know why I'm going back in this footage, but you know, I'm kind of just voicing over this. But yeah, just go, keep going out, keep going out, keep going out. And at the very end, you should see the vial. So let's just see, where it is. There it is. There's the vial right there. And yeah, that is pretty much it for the Roslit Bay one. The next one I did is Lost Jungle. This one was actually really, really simple. I found it right away, and it's basically at the very top, and it's also at the back of the island. So just make your way towards like the mountainous hillside of the island, and you should find it. So here I am. I don't know what I'm really doing here, but I'm sort of just trying to parkour up. To be more specific, it is behind the crafting hut. So I think, yeah, right over there, you can sort of see the glow. And all you gotta do is just parkour up, which is a little bit of a challenge. I'm not even sure how I'm supposed to do it. But yeah, you just using a glider will be really, really helpful, as you can see here. So let me see. Get up, get up, get up. And there it is. Here's the Lost Jungle Vial. And boom, we're done. Now, the next one we're going to do is at Mushgrove Swamp. Now, don't make the mistake that I did. I went and searched the entire island and couldn't find it, when the reality is it's in the back of Mushgrove Swamp. So what you want to do is either use your boat or glider. Doesn't matter, either one. But I decided to use my glider, and I went all the way over to the end, or I guess behind the Mushgrove Swamp. You can literally just use your boat and just go to the back, and you can find it pretty much instantly. And let me just see, I think it's like, yeah, right there. There's the vial. And yeah, there it is. So Mushgrove Swamp. So now we are on our 6th one. So 6 out of 10 completed. All right, the next one I did was Terrapin Island. Now this one, you can see I have my UFO, and you know, even the UFO, I couldn't find it because it's actually not on the surface of Terrapin. It is in a cave. So the UFO isn't that helpful. But what you want to do is, I believe it's toward the back of the island. It's like a little hidden cave. So you can see it right here. It's most visible if you turn on your fish radar. There is an OLM abundance, and you can just follow that and you'll be able to get it. So just, you can see right here, and I believe you go underwater, and you can see there it is, the 7th vial at Terrapin Island, OLM abundance. So just make sure to turn on your fish radar. And yeah, right here. All right, the next one we're going to go to is Ancient Isle. It's apparently at the top of Ancient Isle, so we're going to go ahead and just head up the zip line and go up to the very, very top. I'll found it. All right, there we go. I was just missing that for a second. Anyway, it's like kind of on this crane right here. But yeah, here is the 8th vial. If you guys can just see it. Yeah, there we go. There's the vial right there. And boom, collect. There we go. We got it. Yay. All right. So now the next one, we got 2 more left. All right, we're gonna start speed running this. So next one is at Forsaken Shores, and you want to go up to the bridge. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just speed up this video because we want to do this as fast as we can. So go up to this bridge, and you can already see there is a pink glow. And yeah, that is the 9th one on Forsaken Island. So there we go. Here's a bit of a lookout so you guys can see it better. And yeah, let's go ahead and claim it. There we go. All right, so we found the final vial. It's at Snowcap. You want to go Snowcap, and you want to go to the left. And there's a very, very small cave. You might miss it, but right here, you want to get off, and you want to go through this little entrance right here, and you might already see a pinkish glow. And then here is the last vial right there at Snowcap Island. Boom, we got it. We found it. Find 10 vials scattered across the sea. We have finally completed the challenge. Okay, but you're not done yet. There's still one more thing, but it's really, really easy. So you want to go ahead and talk to Nurse May, and Nurse May will give you another quest. But trust me, this one is pretty simple. So I was saying, I'm studying the effects of mutation, whatever. But now you need 2 kissing gourami, 2 heart cookies, and 1 heart sand dollar. Go ahead and click You Got It. And yeah, it's right here at the Valentine's Event Island. It's really simple. I did it within like 5 minutes. It was that easy. So you can see right here, I already got the lovely heart cookie. It was literally my first catch right here. And you do want to turn on your fish radar so you can see the abundance and you can go and fish there. And now we want to go ahead and get the kissing gourami. Here's me catching the sand dollar. It was completely unintentional because I was trying to catch the kissing gourami, and yeah, it was just that easy. Boom, I just got one that by sheer luck. And here's me catching the kissing gourami, 2 of them. Really simple. Again, I told you it's only like 5 minutes to get them all. And here's one, and here's the other. There we go. We got it. We got 2 of them. That was like within 5 minutes. We got them all. So yeah, that was pretty simple. All right, let's go back. Let's talk to Nurse May. Hopefully this is the end. I don't want like 10,000 quests. Let's go ahead. And wow. All right. There we go. I'm able to finish my latest creation. I call it Cerebra. I think that's how you say it. Here, take it. You've earned it. Thank you, Nurse May. All right. There we go. We got it. You've unlocked the Cerebra. All right, ignore me saying that I said the name wrong, completely wrong. It's called the Cerebra, and it's a really good rod. The lure speed is 200%, luck 95%. Only downside is the max KG is only 50,000. But other than that, it's a really good rod for just catching fish, especially here in the Valentine's event. You can go ahead and throw it down. A needle will pop up, and it will help you boost your chances of getting the fish. Well, I guess, help your progress bar and stuff like that. There's also a custom progress bar as well. It's a big needle, and I think it does give you a special mutation. I forgot the name of it. I think it's this heart burst, if I'm not wrong. This is the name what you get. Anyway, that's pretty much it for today's video. Hopefully this video helped you out. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys all in my next video. Bye.